Hello, Ed here on, what is it? Oh yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday the 17th of July. I'm doing a new video altcoin requests and I did select three altcoins. First of all, thank you all for replying with your suggestions. Lots of suggestions, but yeah, I can only pick three. So better luck next time. If yours is not in this video, I will do my best. Now, before I go to the altcoins, some of you, or those who follow me already for a longer time, do know that I always look for correlation. And here I'm looking at the Ether chart, Ether dollar chart, as that is telling me a lot about the altcoins. And I was looking for this move to the green box, ABC. It looks like we do have an impulsive move up and a truncated C here. And we do have here a strong move up, not broken the bearish structure. So the bearish structure is these lower highs and lower lows. As soon as we break above here, which is very close, then we can say that we have a market structure break. When I go to the 4-hour chart, I could say we have one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know exactly. Oh wait, it was like this, and right now there's a helicopter flying over my house. I hope you don't hear it too loud. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, making leg number 3 complete, and we should see one more leg up to break that structure. So that's why I am expecting a bit more up. Also for Bitcoin, in the group I updated this morning that I do expect some chop, but maybe a bit higher to punish early shorters. But in the coming days it would be logical to see some correction, and that will be, in my opinion, after like Ether is completing this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we should see some correction. But all stands with all changes. If the ETF news is coming out, we could have a totally different dynamic then, and then we have to reassess. But for now, going with the charts, I see this, that we should see a bit more upside before possibly a correction. Now, when I go to the selected altcoins, I'm starting with RSR on the weekly, and this part is the most important for me. Well, we did have a big downfall, and then since last year's summer, that's interesting by the way, this is June, July, June, August. So in the summer period, the market started moving higher again. What I do see here very clearly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, ABC to the downside. So that is a textbook Elliott wave. When I go to the daily chart, you can we still have that ABC and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, where the C leg is perfectly hitting the green box and bouncing from there. Now, what do we see here? 1, 2, 3, exactly the same as Ether. 3 legs to the upside. We didn't break the bearish structure yet, so for now you could say this is bearish and we're going lower again. But given the fact that the whole market is looking very healthy and impulsive to the upside, and I even see that Bitcoin already did 5 legs on lower time frame, so I do expect more upside. So you would expect here a bit more up, and then a correction, which could go into the discount zone. Let's say if that is the move it's making, then it should be going to somewhere over here around 48, and then continuation to the upside. We would then have, like here, have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now in leg number 4, then a correction, and then the bounce is where you want to long it. I am not a fan of buying here. below that previous lower high. It's kind of running into resistance, so I prefer to wait here. When I look at the bigger picture, this is very interesting. By the way, coming down here and then in summer, taking out those lows, testing, and up, and doing that 5 legs to the upside. Very nice. This would be leg number 1. This is leg number 2. Let me check how much it retraced. Perfect. Into the 618 area. So we have leg number 1, leg number 2, and this should be leg number 3. Leg number 3 is usually the longest and the strongest, and this is the measuring of leg number 1 and projected here. That would mean that it is going for 3 cents and a bit, which is over 400% potentially to the upside. Of course, that all I should add here 20 disclaimers if the market continues, blah 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 blah. But looking at this pattern, it looks very healthy. Impulsive move up, a correction, very clear, a correction in 3 legs, and now we should see the continuation. Same goes for Vchain. When I go to the weekly, you can see here, and this is also why I use correlation. Last year it swept those lows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correction, ABC to the downside, completed. And I already showed you Vchain in one of my previous videos. Then I said I want to see a move to that green box, and that happened. And look at that beautiful bounce. We now do have a diagonal, which is broken where it's breaking out. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correction, then up, and this correction might even go a bit lower. Is not that important as long as it is a corrective move, preferably staying above that support at, let's say, 2.8, and then again continuation to the upside is where you want to long. As said, I do think we have 3 legs in place. We are now in leg number 4. This leg number 5, ideally it breaks above here, then we have also a structural break for Vchain, then the correction and up. Last one is not the easiest one, but I saw some requests for it, ton, and I wanted to check it because I haven't looked at this one for a very long time. I sometimes have it as a request in the group for the live streams. Could have skipped this one because this is a tricky one, but I wanted to do it as I see that it is interesting because it is showing a different pattern than the others. The tricky thing here is we do have a rising wedge on bearish divergence. That is absolutely a sign for a breakdown, you would say, and this would be my first level. Let's see, that is 4.65 to sweep those lows and then possibly up again. But it looks like we are in a new run up, in a new bull market. It's still early stages, but there is my warning. If that is really the case, I don't see any reason for ton to make that move. If Bitcoin and Ether really start rallying higher, ton will follow and it will break that rising wedge. It will break out to the upside. When I use in silico a trend indicator, you can see here it is sideways. It is below that resistance band, that red band. It came down already and could easily make that move in the bottom indicator before turning higher again. So TA wise, this is absolutely looking like it should do another leg to the downside or do some correction after a very big move to the upside. Let me check here. What is it from here? 600%. Signs of invalidating that rising wedge is if we break through that RSI trend line. You can even set an alert on this trend line, and then you do have a warning when it starts showing strength again, because RSI is coming down, because it is going up, the price is going up, but there is less power in that move. It's weakening, and therefore a move to the downside is logical. Not saying it will happen. We are in crypto and always expect the unexpected, and therefore that's also why I said I could have chosen an easier chart, but it was also for me interesting to give this a check. That's it for today, guys. A bit longer than I wanted. I want to do 3 altcoins in 5 minutes. It's a bit longer. I hope you don't mind. And yeah, let's see in a couple of days where these 3 are going. Thank you for watching.